I'm Autumn Newsome. I'm the hearing impaired teacher for Letcher County Schools.
I'm Elizabeth Minix. I'm the hearing impaired teacher for Breathitt County Schools.
So today we're going to walk through our micro-credential that we developed with our PAN group. We decided to focus on virtual and hybrid instruction. Seeing that we've been in a global pandemic, we felt like this was an area that we could have some resources and just try to find some strategies that would work for our students, our hearing impaired students. Learning virtually can be very challenging. And so we're just going to walk through these and let you know what we need to be doing with our micro-credential, how you can earn that. Our micro-credential focused on our DHH students, and we wanted the micro-credential earner to be able to find some strategies, some high-yield strategies for our students while removing the barriers that they may have in a virtual setting, enabling them to have as much access as possible. Deafness and hearing impaired students struggle with access. And so through this micro-credential, we hope that that micro-credential earner can be able to explore some of these strategies. So in order to earn this micro-credential, the earner would need to first indicate the type of hearing loss that the student has or students have. You'd want to determine which barriers that that student is struggling with. You want to make sure that you're paying attention to the social settings that that student is in, and come up with the instructional strategy you'd like to use and explain why it was chosen. And you'd want to kind of have an idea of what your outcome needs to be for that student or those students.
Step lesson components for the micro-credential are assess hearing through Ling check or a hearing device check, review previous lesson and content, teach content using the virtual platform of your choice, Pear Deck, Hearing Milestones, etc. Administer a formative assessment to assess the need for RTI. Apply remediation strategies or enrichment extension activity. And administer a exit, slip, or quick check. The earner requirements for our micro-credential are going to be a link to a video that shows the instructional strategy being implemented, a written annotation describing the strategies being demonstrated in the video. The annotation should include high-level instructional strategy being used and how the strategy illustrates the following elements: removal of barriers for the deaf and hard hearing students, evidence of rigorous student learning. Also, a lesson plan shown in the video and data that supports rigorous learning.
So our resources that we explored included the Distance Learning Playbook, the book High Leverage Practices in Special Education, and then the last resource was the Remote Learning for students who are deaf or hard of hearing or deafblind. Overall, as we researched a lot of these strategies and we were working together to build this micro-credential, I think Elizabeth and I can both agree that it helped us learn a lot of new ways to reach our students. It gave us insight to what they need the most. As we mentioned before, hearing impairments tend to cause students to not have the access that they need. And hopefully this course will help fellow educators like ourselves be able to bridge that gap that our students struggle with and be able to reach them during these unprecedented times.